Welcome back, guys. Today we are at the iconic Atlanta Motor Speedway, the 2008 version that was scanned by iRacing, and we're racing in the Gen 4 car. iRacing is not really known for capturing specific eras of racing. It's not that kind of sim. There's a few sims out there that you can come across that seem to do a pretty good job of capturing certain eras of racing. But I will say this is kind of one of the exceptions, in my opinion, for iRacing. The Gen 4 car, this track, um, really does a good job of capturing the essence of NASCAR during its heightened popularity. Uh, it's been a while since I've ran this car, so it was fun to get back into it. The car has since had a few updates since it came out last summer, and it seems to be a little different than what I remembered it. They definitely have done some things to the draft, which is, I think, a good thing. When the car was first released, the draft was way too strong in it. Um, but it also seems that everybody is pretty much running the same pace for the most part. So uh, I think 20 of us qualified, and we were all within 2/10 of each other in speed. So we'll be coming off 17th to start the race. It was fun to be out there on a Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock. Um, Reliving the glory days, so to speak, of NASCAR. Not that there's anything wrong with NASCAR today, but this was definitely a unique era, unique time period, and also it's such an iconic track of the era, in my opinion. Maybe the track that doesn't get enough love for the era. So coming off 17th, we're gonna jump straight into the race. Hope you guys enjoy. Voice
Cars in. All right,
chat
man.
thing
Pace
is
cars in. Green, green, green.
screwing up, so there will be no more voice chat.
Got one outside. Stay low. Stay low.
Try not to kill each other
Stay low.
for
Car on the high side. All
at
clear, all clear.
last. Somebody's
Got
gonna
one
wall up
outside.
there.
Clear high, clear high.
Settle in, boys. Oh my gosh.
Go low. Go low.
So much for a nice Sunday stroll. Settle in, start knocking off laps. There'll be some tire wear come into play. That's not good for the tire wear situation. Inconsistency there. I'm trying to.
The car in C6 just hit the fastest lap. 30.514.
Trying to stay on this bottom here as much as we can. And start incorporating some brake. Got a blinker up there. for fun. This little trial will coming into one. None of the catches will go in the correct spots, so just gotta be aware. And that is so they gotta put him in the pits, you would think.
The lead is at 30.835.
You're just at a 30.8, 2/10 off. Sounds about right. Not likely based on some of the stuff I saw last night, and I now actually watched one of these this morning. Not likely, but hopefully we can just stay green the whole way. So you will see guys kind of float towards that top line. Guys right here, get a little too low, a little bit. At least it seems like, come on, probably nothing. Someone a little bit more skilled could just drive through. I love running these cars. Just something about that nostalgic feel from this era. Don't want to do that. That's what I'm going to Here's something I'm nostalgic feel from this era. These cars were part of this course and heights of NASCAR's popularity. So many iconic paint schemes. Guys will run. Probably could just give John the spot here. But right. It's such a fun track to run. It's, for me at least, it's complex in its simplicity, which makes this is some interesting races. Looks like we may have lost those guys a little bit. Running a little bit of a different line here. So that does for speed wise. It's around the time you start seeing some pretty big fall off, so kind of makes sense. We probably were burning them up trying to keep up. Did not get slowed down enough for turn one there. Absolutely killed our exit. Oh, we'll start seeing guys do that more and more as the run goes on. Goal is it? We're not one of those guys doing that. Kind of control the throttle through that try over there. Not sure what my man is doing there, but got by it unscathed so far at least. Just a little bit more room. And there's just something about seeing these cars at this track that just
We believe it just did 30.
feels right.
0.445.
It's probably 1:15 in the afternoon. This NASCAR has gotten to me. Oh man. Probably not gonna have a great finish here. And that's fine. I just wanna have a nonsense free race. Last night was very disappointing. I was looking forward to running this car all day, and then just ended up in one of those rooms where no sense is gonna just occur. So oh, be that guy, Rick. Don't be that guy.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.7 seconds.
Alright. 20 laps in. Should theoretically start really seeing some fall off and stuff of that nature now. We're around not 20 lap 25. But I fear we may be a part of the fall off, so also right around the time that we might start seeing some guys trying to get a little bit more out of their car than what they really have, trying to make it pass, so I'll be mindful of that. So I could get to the very top. I was trying to hold off on the one. I just feel like it hurts in the long run. It helps.
31.553.
So we're about 5 tenths off the leader now. Six tenths off. Seems about right. Let's go ahead and sneak up there. A lot of guys have already moved up. You can kind of see the racing line is expanded out quite a bit. One move there. I think he saved it. Kind of threw me off. Quite know if we want to be up that high yet, but there we were. So I don't think we're really gaining much. At the very bottom, or at the, not the very bottom, probably top scene, seems like, to make any sort of speed. It's such a good drive off into on that top lane.
The lead is at 31.806. Right front tire is wearing out.
That's not good. That early in a run. Alright. The question is, how far do we push it under green, knowing that we've completely killed our right front? 16 will be interesting to be still here, I think. Might open the door for me to get lucky. I don't know what the 16 is doing. He don't know what he's doing either.
Go low. Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Extra 17 car.
Really sure really sure what those two were supposed to do.
Catch the 8 car. Catch the 17 car.
I mean, they're battling for position. I think the 16 was. Oh, don't start that.
Catch the 17 car.
20 laps down. So, not really sure what we were trying to do there. All right. Jump to the field, boys.
Pit road is now open.
I'm gonna take a moment to fix my audio stuff. Just gonna lose one position to DFL. So yeah, get my man a spot to stop at.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
I'll fix the audio real quick. It's gonna aggravate me. I don't know why it's doing that.
That's it. Go.
Still doing it. Huh.
Be mindful, you only have one set of tires remaining. Line up
That's an
single file.
odd
It's a
little
18 car.
glitch. Oh. Anyway, actually, come out the same position we came in. So let's look at those tires.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside road now.
Still at the right front. Gotta do a better job this time of taking care of those. Really?
Car looks fine. No damage to report.
Alright. Line them up and do it again. 15 is probably quicker. It's a matter of how bad he wants to be up front.
Get ready. The pace car is in. Alright, man. Pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Release to the 22.161. Inside.
It's in
All
a
clear, all
weird
clear.
spot there. It's okay. Clean restart for everybody. Alright, protect those tires. Oh, 18. That's a bad spot to do that in. Fine when he gets here.
The car in stage 2, just hit the toxic lap. 30.312.
Trying to jump to the outside to get it. Gonna get a huge run.
That car is a lap down. Got one outside. Alright, we're halfway to the finish. Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear. Outside. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high.
Don't know where he went.
The lead is at 33.077. R1 has taken the lead. Outside. All clear, all clear.
Well, that sucked. No need to try to save it or anything. Just get out of the gas and let it kind of correct itself. Already broke enough that I don't think I could have drove on it otherwise. little harsh on the right fronts for sure. So could be delusions of grandeur, but I think we might be able to get these guys in front of us if we're smart on throttle.
I believe you can do the 31.697.
Let's see. Yeah, maybe not. I only hope would be if they wreck each other, which is a possibility.
Wrecking, check up.
Should be done by the time we get there, I think.
It's the 15 car.
And something sliding down the track. All right.
It's
Oh
the
my
15
gosh.
car.
What are we
Let
doing?
the 1 car by. Pit road is now open.
or not we pit is going to be solely dependent on what everybody else does. I'm not
Head to the 15.
good
Hard.
enough to try to race on old tires. I think everybody's going in. Let's see. Yep. Everybody's going in, so are we.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
And we still a few positions on pit road. I doubt it, but maybe. You never know.
That's it. Go. Just hit the tires. Make them last the rest of the race. Line up single file.
All right. 20 laps to go when we take the green. Everybody's probably going to be pretty aggressive on this restart. Doesn't seem like once we get about 5 laps in that it's been pretty difficult to pass. So
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside road now.
right. We start in 12th. That is a great question.
Get ready.
Sorry, I wasn't able to get the gear in.
We'll probably start driving a little deeper into 3.
The car in C2 just hit the fastest lap. 30.247.
Wheel rigged. We're driving a little deeper into 3 here. Not much deeper. Not completely eating everything up. Horrible severe lapse of judgment there. Probably got wheel damage, if not more.
Fine, no damage to report.
I have no idea how that is even possible. That might be the hardest hit that I've ever taken that didn't have damage. That's kind of crazy to me.
Release is a 30.67 seconds.
All right, probably burned them up a little too much. Trying to maintain with some of these guys up here. Now I'm about to drive my balls off just to maintain my position, I think.
Then we go with the line.
Yeah, burned them up trying to keep up with these guys. I'll look at my guy's spot here. Well, he wasn't on the map. There he goes. Middle lane.
Outside. Stay low. All clear, all clear. Release is a 31.043.
Oh yeah, we absolutely roasted them trying to. Might not be done wrecking quite yet. Especially if this guy gets around on that top lane. It's probably going to put pressure on those two. Create a little bit of havoc up there. All
1 minute, 30 seconds. 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 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Man, this thing is just so fun to drive. If I was driving that next gen right now, I'd be pissed that I'm having to do the last 5 laps. Oh, oh, I don't think we're done wrecking quite yet. Guys up there are going to be racing pretty hard, so let's see. Hopefully, no nonsense. What's this guy doing?
Good to go this time by. The lead is sit on 31.527. You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
All right.
Just got the white flag.
White flag, one
One
more,
lap to go.
one more time around. I will say this race was much, much more enjoyable than the ones previously. I'm the higher strength of field, so I didn't really anticipate being up front. Just kind of race this more off of field. Didn't really practice for it too much. Like I said, ran some laps last night, but it's what's this guy doing? Trying to sneak and get us
Got a
one.
slow car up ahead.
So, all right, that was a good finish by
There's
those
the flag,
guys.
man.
I have to go
It's
back
over.
and
We'll get them next time.
watch that in replay. Kind of felt like there might be one more caution before it was all said and done, but a few little nonsense, chaotic things, but nothing like last night. So I'll take it. But man, what an awesome racetrack! What an awesome race car! I could go on for hours about this car, this track, all the things, but come home 13th. Not great, but we'll take it. It's definitely fun. All right, just wanted to jump in here post race. I didn't actually see this happen or knew that it happened in the race. We're going back through kind of watching the race, editing for this video. I see this incident. I guess the 4 and the 1 had some things happen earlier in the race. Of course, it had to be the 2 with the Earnhardt scheme and the Tony Stewart scheme being complete fools out there, but didn't see the earlier incidents. Don't really care to go back to see. The 4 is just an absolute fool in this situation. The 16 looks like he bails out of whatever's fixing to happen, which, considering what happened earlier in the race, is kind of humorous. But the 4 is going to get a run, and he's fixing to be the winner of What Are We Doing Award. Completely uncalled for.
Check up.
Hopefully there was some sort of protest, something. Just no place for it in the sim.
You're welcome.
I don't know what
Thank you.
happened earlier, but whatever it was, probably didn't warrant that, to be totally honest. The 4 is probably going to win this race based off of everything I've seen. So obviously he doesn't care. Yeah, it was kind of silly going back and seeing it. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed.
No, buddy, I'm
Thank you for
returning to
watching.
pit